welcome everybody to Cold Frost Commentary. As I, Cold Frost, and I am joined today by Brain Amoeba,
Hello, hello.
and it is of course the Venture Bros Thursday. And now that some people have actually decided that it'd be cool to watch us, I was gonna just give a quick intro what this show is, and Brain Amoeba can add his thoughts or opinions on things because he is free to do so. That's what I bring to the table: freedom. I've come to liberate him from his shackles. Every day he has to keep it all in. I'm here to let it for him to tell him it's okay to let it out.
You think I don't tell my coworkers my weird opinions about media? You'd be wrong. You don't know what I'm talking about, but I do it anyway.
What are you talking about this? Yeah, get into all the stuff you told your coworkers. But what we do is what I do, and then Brandon Amoeba joins me on most of the days, about three quarters, if not 5/6 of the time. 5/6 is more than 3/4. My brain died for a hot second there.
Fractions,
man. We watch shows. Mondays and Wednesdays tends to be by myself. Mystery Mondays, Wacky Wednesdays, comedies and movies. I didn't do one this Wednesday because I worked 11 hours and was up at 2 o'clock in the morning Wednesday. So by the time I got home, I was dead and kind of just vegged out, went to sleep. So that's why nothing happened yesterday. But on Thursdays, it's the Venture Bros Thursdays. Friday, of course, Frasier Friday. Saturday, Stargate Saturday. Sunday, Sailor Moon Sunday. What we do is we watch it, we comment as it goes on. Sometimes we comment about the show we're watching. Most of the time, the show we're watching is a brilliant springboard to something else that has nothing to do with the show, because that's how our brains work, because we are broken.
Yep.
And the reason we do this is because this is what we do in real life. Ever since we've been friends. I can't say ever since, because we were friends and we just made really bad jokes on the bus.
Has the clock ticked over? Is it half now?
It is over half, my friend. We've known each other for over half our life.
Oh God!
I know. You'll never get rid of me. You'll bury me. Anyway, but ever since we were young kids, we would go to each other's houses and just watch shows and then comment on them and talk through them, because that's what we find fun for some reason. And I've tried to do this show a couple times before in different ways. We did a podcast for a while called Salty Playground that you can't find anywhere, and I don't even have all the episodes anymore. At some point, they'll be uploaded here. Rumble's really working on it. Do what?
I said lost media, the lost tapes.
It is lost tapes. Just as important as the lost Doctor Who episodes, I'm sure. But what we did back then, I don't think worked as well, because we'd have to watch something and then talk about it afterwards. And our natural rhythm for stuff is we talk about stuff as we watch it. And still to this day, even though we're doing this, and even though we do Stargate Saturdays, at 6 o'clock our time, he comes over and we watch a good 6 hours of just random shit.
It's just this again, but privately.
Exactly, because it's what we find fun. But yeah, that was the whole idea of this show, and then I chose stuff that I liked because I want to start myself. And then I was like, "Hey, Brain Amoeba, you want to go ahead and join in on this, because me doing it by myself, it is tons of fun, and I talk to the TV in my alone times, but you always add extra fun stuff to it." He was like, "Oh yeah, sure, let's do this."
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing. And today, of course, is Venture Bros Thursday.
Now that we've explained the premise of this 20 episodes in,
that's how you do it. You gotta lure them in, and then bore them to death with breaking down the joke.
That's right.
Yeah.
Every joke is funnier once you explain it.
Exactly. That's what I learned in my comedian courses. when I took them at the comedian college, CCU, Comedian College University.
They're double accredited.
Well, that was the joke. And they explained it to me on orientation day.
Very long, very dry.
But once I understood it better, I laughed internally more.
I gave a wry little. That's good. And that's when they knew I was destined for greatness.
Yep, exactly. They knew I'd make it somewhere. It is the 8th episode of Venture Bros. It is the Ghost of the Sargasso. I know what this episode is. Brandon Meba, are you familiar the first time they meet the captain?
No. The only thing I know about the Sargasso Sea is that it features in Jane Eyre, the Jane Austen novel.
What?
And
I've never read Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre is the one where the guy is married to somebody else, but she's crazy and she's in the attic talking about like the Sargasso Sea.
I didn't. When I said I have not read it, that was not licensed for you to tell me about it.
Sargasso Sea is also mentioned in the Secret World. That's where the filth on a Solomon Island claims that they exist in.
Oh, hey. That's the thing we haven't talked. That was a great world built MMO,
and then they ruined it.
Yep, I loved the bees. Anyway, but yeah, so we're going to go in. This is the first time we meet a character that reoccurs a lot, the captain, and yeah, that's basically get into it. Do you have anything else to add about Sargasso Sea, or about Jane Austen and her horrifically bad writing?
Oh, Jane Eyre is by Charlotte Bronte.
Oh, see, I thought that wasn't Jane Austen. I was not going to correct you. You're thinking that Charlotte Bronte wrote Pride and Prejudice, and that would also be wrong.
She wrote Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Exactly. That also was. You know how boring your book has to be when you add zombies to it, and it's still not good.
I mean, that's just how zombies work.
I had so many pretentious friends in high school go, "Oh no, read this! It's hilarious." I'm reading, I'm like, it's not hilarious.
The Walking Dead had zombies in it, and it was also boring after like season 1.
Yes, season 2. All right, what about zombies? We got rid of them. You're on a farm now. I am bored out of my goddamn mind.
The important part of a zombie apocalypse is the intense interpersonal drama among the survivors.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't want to. Yet, that's why they added. Oh crap! I can't. Crap! What was that show? Why can't I think of that show? That's why they added zombies to Big Brother. They're like, what makes Big Brother more better? Zombies. More better. I'm the best English person ever. Anyway. All right, well, let's kick off YouTube and go straight to Rumble, and we'll start going on this